Hi everyone, I'm Ange, and today I have a great class for you. We're going to be doing an intermediate level class inspired by the classical Pilates taught by Joseph Pilates himself. This is, as I said, an intermediate level class. It is quite challenging, so I want you to listen to your body and modify as needed. We're going to start off with a classic warm-up, the 100. So join me on the mat. We're going to lie right down onto our backs and reach the arms behind us. Taking a breath in and reach those arms by your sides as you breathe out, lift your legs up. Nice, so we're already working here, we're ready to go. You're gonna start to pulse the arms. Strong, straight arms. We're inhaling for 5 and we're exhaling for 5. Scooping out your belly, lifting up through your torso. Your tail is heavy, your legs are long. Keep going, inhale and exhale. No spaghetti arms here. Strong from those shoulders. And we're gonna go for about 100 pulses here, but we'll see how close I get. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your modification with bent knees if you need, and you could exhale and reach. Inhale to bend, play with it, see how it feels. One more round. And exhale. Hold, come up a little higher. Bend the knees, lower down through the upper body. All right, let's bring those legs long, hip distance apart. Flex your feet and reach the arms back just to frame the ears. Going into the roll up, you're inhaling to reach those arms forward and come halfway up, gazing out in front of you. Now exhale, push the legs into the ground, roll up, making this big C shape through the spine. Keep that C shape, roll down, and reach the arms back. So you're seeing if you can come up with no momentum, really get that spine articulating into and then off of the mat. Good. You can always grab hand weights. That can be really helpful in this exercise to get you up and over. Trying not to use momentum, as I said, so not letting those legs lift. You could also put a little towel right under your lower back, and that can really help get that articulation through the lower back to get you up. Good, let's do 2 more. Rolling down, getting the breath going here. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, use the exhale to get you up and over, scooping out your abdominals. Push the legs down into the mat. And last time. Feeling that work through the core. Very nice. Roll all the way down. Circle your arms around by your sides, and you're just gonna lift one leg up. You can keep it bent or you can straighten it. So whatever your body feels is gonna be the best for you to stay stable through your pelvis. That's your goal. I'm gonna straighten my leg today, and you're gonna think about drawing a big circle from your knee or your toes. You're bringing the leg in across the midline, down, around, and up. And let's do that a little faster. Everything is still and stable in your center. Pushing your opposite leg down into the mat for stability. You can use your arms as well. One more. And reverse it. Inhale, accent up on that pull, on that up phase. Feel your abdominals. I love this exercise. It's such a great core exercise. You can feel your leg working. Let's bend that leg. Draw it along on the mat. Other leg comes up. If you're going with a bent leg, just think about moving from the hip, drawing a circle on the ceiling with your knee. You're going into this already, so hopefully you're with me. We have 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. Nice. Let's inhale down, exhale, pull it up. Inhale around, exhale up. 2 more. 1 more. Grab behind that leg, use it to help you roll up to the top of your mat. We're going into rolling like a ball. So you're gonna make yourself really small. Find a tight little ball, legs together, hands around the shins. Scoop out the belly, and looking at your knees, I want you to roll back off of the sitting bones. You're gonna come back to roll between the shoulder blades, and then right up to the top, finding your balance. Nice. This is all about control. So we're not changing the shape of the legs as we move. We're not using momentum. You don't want to swing when you're a kid. You can reach your legs out long to get more momentum. That's fun, but it's not what we're doing here. Good, let's go for 3. And up. Beautiful job. 2, feel those abdominals working. It's a little massage for your spine. Last one. And now from here, going into our ab series, you're gonna frame one leg as the other leg reaches long, roll down, and just the tips of the shoulder blades are lifting off the mat. You're in your flexion. Let's change legs here. Single leg stretch, we reach. and reach. Think about the outside hand sliding down to the ankle, inside hand on the knee, reach. Good job. Staying nice and high through the chest, keeping the tail heavy. Let's go 4, a little faster. 3, make sure you're breathing. 2, 1. One more to be even. Hold here, hands behind the head. We'll twist towards the bent knee. Inhale as we pass through center, exhale, twist. So you're thinking about keeping the pelvis steady. Same thing that we were emphasizing in that one leg circle exercise. And you're rotating through the torso, right? Your ribs. Really working the obliques. Let's do 4 more on each side. Slow and controlled. 3, think armpit to opposite knee. And 2, 1. Come to center, no break. We're going into the double leg stretch. Reach long, that hollow body reach. Circle around, frame the legs. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, circle. As we reach, try not to let your upper body lower. Okay, so keep that spine and that gaze exactly where they are. Feel the abdominals working really hard. Whew, this is not easy. 2, 1. Come all the way in, reach the legs up. One leg reaches away from you as the other leg stays high, and you're gonna grab behind it and change. Let's add a double pulse. Pulse, pulse. Reaching that bottom leg away from you. And get that breath flowing. The inhales are just as important. I'm emphasizing the exhales, but I want you to inhale as you pass through center. Exhale, double pulse. We're going for 4. And 3. Good job. 2, 1. Bend the knees, lower down, give yourself a little hug. Shoulder bridges next, legs down, hip distance apart, and your feet are maybe slightly closer to you. Arms by your sides. Now let's lift up into our bridge. Think of your knees being right over your ankles. Your ribs are closed and your glutes are on. Squeeze them up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Just 2 more like this. Strong bridge. Push into the arms and lift one leg up, reach it to the ceiling. So both hips are gonna stay high. As you flex, you're lowering that leg down in line with the opposite leg or lower if you can stabilize through the pelvis. Lift and point. Flex and lower, point and lift. Woo. We have 5. Stay even through those hips. 3. Push down to that stabilizing leg. We're warm, right? Bend the knee, toe ball, heel it down to the mat, reset, push that mat away, feel the stabilizing glute, reach the leg up. Here we go. Lower and lift. And lift. We have 6. And 5. Keep that breath flowing. 4. At this level, we're moving quickly. We don't want to be holding our breath. And 1. We don't ever want to be holding our breath. Honestly, lower that foot down, toe ball, heel, roll through your spine. That felt really good, didn't it? That roll. Okay, we're gonna grab behind one leg. We're gonna come on up to the top of our mat and we're coming onto our tummy. We're going, I think, into our breaststroke. Yes, we are. All right, legs are long, hip distance apart, and you're gonna have your arms in your W position looking straight down. Let's hover off of the mat, feel that work between the shoulder blades, and come on down. Use the muscles in your spine to lift up, gazing out to the end of your mat, and lower down. One more prep here, lift. That feels great, doesn't it? Now lift up, we're reaching the arms forward, you're diving to a low long line, but you're still working. Circle the arms around, straight and strong, lift the chest a little higher, gaze to the end of the mat, squeeze those elbows together, feel your triceps working to keep the arms high. Now you're bending those arms, reaching out, diving back into the water. Circle around, think of lifting out of the water, taking a breath, and exhale as you dive in. Breaststroke, such a nice exercise, especially after all of that flexion work that we just did on our back. Keep going, legs are long and strong. 3 more. Watch the neck stays long. You're gazing out to the end of your mat, not at the wall, at the top of the move. Last one, hold, squeeze, and lower down. Let's take a shell stretch, quick little break. All right, bringing those legs out in front of you and a little wider than the hips, about mat distance apart. You could always prop yourself up on something, sit on a little pillow or bolster if you have tight hamstrings, if that feels better for you. You're reaching the arms out, turning the palms forward. Let's twist and dive forward. Reach the hand towards the opposite foot, that back arm, you're gonna rotate the thumb down and press up through the tricep. Stack up and back through center. Keep the shoulders right over the hips as you twist, and then we dive forward, heavying down through the opposite hip and up, center. Great core exercise, working the abdominals, working stability, working strength in the upper body. You can probably feel that in your arms, your shoulders. Nice. And you're really getting some nice length through the hamstrings. Twist, dive forward, reach the arms in opposition, pull the abs back, stack up. One more time each way. Twist. Let's breathe. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale center. Inhale twist. Exhale reach. Inhale rise up. And exhale to center. Nice job. Okay, lower your arms and let's see what we have up next. Ooh, one of my favorites, the jackknife. So we're gonna do the rollover first. We should have done it earlier in the rotation, but that's okay. We're gonna do it right now and then we'll try a few jackknives. So we're rolling down, and from here, we're lifting the legs up and we're stretching them out long. Okay, so the rollover, this usually comes, as I said, earlier in the repertoire, but here we are. We're gonna roll back. And using maybe a little momentum, but mostly strength, you're coming back to bring the legs parallel to the ground, resting between your shoulder blades. Now open the legs, flex your feet, really stretch those legs as you roll through your spine. Think of lengthening your tail away from your head. Reach the legs out in front of you, feel the abs work. Try not to let your lower back lift too far from the mat, okay? Neutral or a slight imprint. And we're coming back. Inhale, exhale over, parallel to the ground. Open, flex the feet, roll down. Use the arms too. They're here to help you. Push down into them. Legs together. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale, open and flex. Start to roll down. And exhale the rest of the way. The breath is just a suggestion. Just keep breathing. Okay, we're gonna reverse that. So opening the legs. Let's flex the feet on this one. Roll back and over. Bring the legs together. Point the toes. Roll down. Nice. And just one more like that. Flex, over, legs together, point the toes, lengthen, feel those inner thighs squeezing, and reach. Hold those knees close to your chest for a second. And the jackknife is coming next. So this is a lot of work in this position. Okay, but that's okay. We're here now, we're doing it. And it's gonna feel great. You're gonna have some fun with it. You can always take a break, you have a pause button. So the legs are back out in that starting position. You're hinging the legs back and rolling over all on that inhale here. And now we exhale, lift the legs up, resting between the shoulder blades, not on the neck. It's really hard. You have to get into those glutes. Now you're rolling down. Think about the glutes, think about the abs, the arms are working, and reach the legs away. Let's do that again. Inhale all the way over. Exhale, lift the legs. Now inhale, lift a little more. Think of bringing those feet right over your head and roll down. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. This is so hard for me. This is my nemesis. One more time. Inhale over. Exhale, kick into the glutes. Reach up. Woo. And inhale longer. And exhale, roll down. Reach those legs on a 45. Pull them into your chest. It's always a work in progress, right? We don't have to be perfect. We just have to be working towards getting better every single day. And it should be fun. Let's rock up, come back onto the tummy. And we're gonna go just into a little swan, just to reverse or stretch our body in the opposite direction here. So turn the legs out, roll the shoulders back and down, press up, open through the collarbones, lift the heart, and lower down. Lift up, lower down. Okay, doesn't that feel amazing? 2 more times. Just feel all that work. Anchor your pubic bone down, pull up through your hip bones. So all that work in the back body, your glutes and your legs are on. Last one here. And come on down. Okay, press up to all fours for a second and just take a little cat stretch. And all the way out. All right, we're gonna really challenge your side body here. First, we're gonna be going into our side leg lift series, kneeling. So you're gonna take one hand, bring it down on the mat, and you're balancing on the bottom leg. The other leg is coming up. So you're in sort of a modified side plank here. Shift some of the weight into that leg, and you're gonna feel that glute working. I want you to bring the hip forward, flex the foot, and go forward with that leg twice, and back once without losing your core. Forward for 2, back for 1. So this is just like our side leg series that we do on the mat that you've done in many of my other workouts with me, but a little bit harder to stabilize, a little bit harder to find that alignment through the body. Good. As I said, try to keep that bottom hip forward. Don't sink back into it. Squeeze that glute forward and back. Keep the pelvis steady. Forward and back. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Now hold the leg. We're lowering, tapping the mat, and lift. Bring your hand behind your head or even in front of your forehead if that helps you with alignment. Let's go for 4 and 3. Very good. 2 and 1. Bring the knees together. You're up for a second and we're going to the other side. Going down, stacking that shoulder over the wrist, hip over the knee, lift up, hand to the forehead, and we're flexing the foot. We're coming forward for 2, back for 1. Squeeze the bottom glute, drive that hip forward. Oh my goodness. Let's do about 5 more here. So we're going like 8 to 10 reps of these. It doesn't have to be exact, it's all good. Oh my gosh, I'm burning too, are you? I hope you're smiling. Last one here, lift, keep that leg high, that's our goal. Down and up, down and up. Ooh, so if you're doing this class and you're new to Pilates, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this is so much harder than I thought Pilates could be. But Pilates is hard. So I have lots of other classes you can try, lots of essential level, beginner level classes that are still challenging. Hold that leg up and bring the legs together. Come on up. Okay, we're gonna go into side bend now. So you're gonna meet me in this position. Your legs are bent, bottom leg is bent, top leg is bent, knee facing the ceiling, and you're gonna cross that front ankle in front of the bottom ankle. Your hand is a little bit forward of your shoulder. And first, we wanna think about pressing the mat away, getting really stable through the shoulder, activating your lat, okay? So find that. The closer your feet are to your hips, the harder it's gonna be, the higher you're gonna have to lift. So adjust as needed, and you're lifting up away from the mat, making this big rainbow shape through the body. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders square to me, and come on down. Let's do that 3 more times. Stabilize the shoulder, that's the word I'm looking for, and come on up. Make your rainbow, and down. 2 more. Let's inhale as we come up, squeeze the inner thighs. 1 more time here. Good. Now we're going into a side plank. So less of an arc and more a straight line through the body. Square off, hold that arm up. Now twist, see if you can reach your back ankle and up. 3, 2, lovely work, almost there. Last one, really working through that waistline, through that arm, shoulder, come on down. All right, other side. So you can see at the intermediate level, we're moving at a quick pace, right? No breaks, which is amazing. So I'm kind of using these transitions to give you a little break. But here we go, we're getting into it. Stabilize the shoulder, activate the lats, lift up into your rainbow, squeeze those inner thighs, and lower down. So at this level, we're really aware of where our body is in space. We've got a nice alignment through from our ear to our shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. And you can just start to feel it. It comes with practice, with consistency. I think we did about 4 on the other side. If not, you can do an extra. We're lifting up to our side plank now. And twist, reach for that back ankle. And whoop, come into your side plank. Strong body, strong legs, inner thigh, shoulder. Nothing is slacking off here. Everything is working. 1 more time. And reach. Come on down. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna come up for our last exercise, but we're gonna get up Pilates style. So we're gonna find a little elephant, downward facing dog, and bend the knees if needed. You're gonna walk yourself back, roll up, stack your spine. We're going into push-ups. Hopefully you can still see me. It depends on where my camera is. I didn't think of setting up for standing work, but here we go. Inhale, reach, and dive forward, rolling down, scooping the belly. Walk out for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're holding here. We're going down for 1 push-up. Elbows tight. Inhale down. Exhale up. Walk back. And roll up from tail to head. Inhale. Get yourself nice and tall. Reach. Scoop the belly. Roll down. This is the classical roll down. A little different than maybe what you've seen with me before. Hold here, drop to the knees if that's better for you. Inhale down, get that core working, exhale up, walk back. 2 more like that. Roll up through your spine, reach the arms, make yourself big, and roll down. Getting a stretch through your hammies there too. Feels good, right? Hold here, push up. So feel that weight in your hands and your feet. Push the mat away from you. You'll feel that on the next one. We're gonna use the ground to help us. And this is our last one. It's gonna be our best one. Don't give up on me. Stick with me. Come on down. We're inhaling, lowering down. Push the mat away from you. Use the ground forces to feel stronger. Hold in your plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Roll up. And we'll end with a little balance. We're gonna find a squat. Sit it down. Rise up, lift to the balls of the feet, slowly lower down. 3 more, squat, nice and slow. Up, balance, spread the toes. Ooh, lost that one. See, it's not about perfection. It's just about having fun, right? Moving your body, feeling what your body can do. It's different every day, and that's what makes it interesting. And wrap the core. Lower down. Amazing. Come on down to the mat. You're all done. If you want to, you can take a few moments to stretch, move your spine, breathe. Make sure you drink some water after this and let me know how you liked it. I'm so glad you decided to hit play on this workout today. If you enjoyed it, I have a huge favor to ask you. Please hit the like button, leave me a comment so I know that you liked it, and share it with a friend or family member who you think would enjoy it also. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do that. It really helps my channel to grow and allows me to keep making this free content for you. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you all soon on the mat.